Have you ever had someone say something to you, and it's like they slipped a stone into your pocket? You walk away, but now you're carrying it. It's not heavy enough to make you stop, but it's there, weighing you down just enough to notice. At first, you think you can ignore it. Tell yourself, it's not a big deal, I don't care. But hours later, you catch yourself replaying the conversation in the shower, in the car, while you're brushing your teeth at night. One moment, just a look, a tone, a few words, and now it has your attention for the whole day. Why does that happen? Why do some words pass right through us, while others burrow under our skin and stay there? It's tempting to say it's because of what they said, but the deeper truth is this. It's about what inside you heard it. Today, we'll walk through the art of not taking things personally. Not by becoming numb, not by pretending words don't matter, but by understanding ourselves so deeply that other people's projections can no longer write our story. Before we dive in, if you find value in conversations like this, the ones that slow things down, peel back the noise, and go a little deeper, hit like and subscribe to the channel. It's the simplest way to keep these ideas in your orbit, and it helps more people find them too. Now, let's begin. Part 1. The hidden reason we take things personally. We like to think we're reacting to them, their opinion, their judgment, their comment. But most of the time, we're reacting to the part of ourselves their words touched. Somewhere inside, there's a bruise, a part of us we don't show to the world, a doubt we've been carrying for years. Carl Jung called this the shadow, the pieces of ourselves we hide, suppress, or pretend don't exist. Here's the twist. When someone's words make us angry, defensive, or hurt, it's often because they brushed against that shadow. If someone calls you selfish, and you know deep down you're not, it barely registers. But if there's even a small part of you that fears it might be true, you'll feel the sting instantly. The shadow doesn't like to be seen, so when someone points at it, even accidentally, we react, sometimes in anger, sometimes with withdrawal, sometimes with days of quiet resentment. Reflection, pause. Think about the last time someone's words stayed with you. Was it because they revealed something you'd rather not face? Exercise, shadow spotting. Over the next week, notice the moments you get emotionally hooked by someone's words. Ask, what exactly about this bothers me? If I'm being completely honest, is there a part of me that fears this might be true? Write it down. Name it. Because what you name loses some of its power over you. Part 2. Jung's Law of Projection. Carl Jung once said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." That's not just poetic, it's a map. Projection happens when we take the traits we reject in ourselves, and instead of facing them, we see them in other people. It's easier to point outward than inward. Easier to say, "You're selfish, you're arrogant, you're lazy," than to wonder if we are sometimes too. But here's what most people forget. Other people project too, and they do it constantly. Which means when someone throws labels at you, lazy, arrogant, too sensitive, not enough, they might actually be describing themselves. If you don't see this clearly, you end up carrying other people's shadows as if they were your own. Think about the last time someone overreacted to something small you did. Maybe you made a harmless joke, and they exploded. In Jung's language, that reaction says far more about their inner world than about your joke. You became a mirror, and they didn't like what they saw in it. Exercise, the projection filter. Next time someone criticizes you, imagine holding a mental sieve. Let their words pass through it. Catch only what feels true and useful. Let the rest fall away. The truth that belongs to you, keep it. The truth that belongs to them, let them carry it. Part 3. Why sensitivity isn't a weakness. Here's a trap people fall into when they learn not to take things personally. They assume it means becoming hard, untouchable, numb. But numbness isn't strength. It's just a different kind of wound. Sensitivity is not weakness. It's data. It's your nervous system telling you, here's where something still matters to you. Here's where you still have healing to do. The goal isn't to stop feeling. The goal is to stop being controlled by what you feel. That's what Jung might call emotional sovereignty. the ability to feel everything without letting it steer the ship. Exercise. Feel it without fueling it. The next time someone's words sting, pause. Close your eyes. Notice where in your body you feel it, the chest, the stomach, the throat. Breathe into that place without creating a story around it. You'll find that emotions often dissolve faster than the stories we attach to them. It's the story. They don't respect me. I'm not good enough. I'll never be valued. That keeps the wound open. Part 4. Individuation, becoming whole. Jung believed the purpose of life was individuation, the process of becoming your whole self. Not perfect, not universally liked, just whole. When you're whole, you can hold both your light and your shadow without shame. You no longer hide parts of yourself to win approval, and when you stop hiding, criticism loses its power, because there's no secret left for someone to reveal. Imagine you're living in a wooden house with holes in the walls. Every time someone throws a stone, it breaks right through. Individuation is like repairing those walls from the inside. The stones still get thrown, but they no longer get in. Reflection. When you think about the comments that hurt you the most, what holes in your own walls are they slipping through? Part 5. The collective layer. Here's something most self-help advice leaves out. Sometimes the sting you feel isn't just yours. Jung spoke of the collective unconscious, a vast storehouse of human memories, stories, and archetypes. That means when someone insults your intelligence, appearance, or worth, it can echo centuries of societal conditioning. A comment about your competence might carry the weight of generations who were told they didn't belong in certain spaces. A remark about your body might awaken 1,000 years of cultural obsession with appearance. Some of what you're feeling isn't only yours. It's the echo of an old story humanity's been telling for far too long. When you can see that, you stop trying to fix yourself for something that was never your wound to carry in the first place. Part 6. Practical grounding for real life. Let's bring this from theory into the everyday. Here are 6 grounding practices you can use starting today. 1. The 3-second rule. Pause before responding. Most emotional flare-ups dissolve in those first breaths. 2. Separate facts from interpretations. What actually happened versus the meaning you gave it. 3. The scaling question. Will this matter in 5 days, 5 months, 5 years? 4. Daily self-validation. Start each morning with 3 truths about yourself that no one else can touch. 5. Shadow work. Journaling. When hurt, ask, what am I afraid is true about me? 6. The boundary reset. Remind yourself, their story is not my story. Part 7. The cost of freedom. Here's the part people don't always like to hear. When you stop taking things personally, you will lose some relationships because some people only know how to connect through drama, through emotional reactions, through the old dance where they push and you flinch. When you stop flinching, it unsettles them, and some will drift away. That's okay. It's the price of emotional freedom, and it's worth it. Part 8. Jung's final word on self-mastery. Jung once said, I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. You are not what people say about you. You are not their projections, their moods, their passing judgments. You are your choices. When you can let people have their opinions without letting them rewrite your identity, you become untouchable in the best way. So next time someone says something that makes your stomach drop, pause. Ask, is this about me or about them? If it's about you, what in you is asking to be seen? If it's about them, let it return to them. Let your shadow be your teacher. Let their projection stay where it belongs. Because the most unshakable person in the room is the one who knows who they are, light and dark, and doesn't need anyone else to confirm it. Let them misunderstand. Let them talk. You've got better things to do, like living your life whole and free. If this message resonated, consider sharing it with someone who's been carrying the weight of other people's opinions. Like and subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos like this. And remember, you are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to be whole.